How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video, and we are in a new year. We are now in 1998 on the Formula 1 calendar. I hope you have enjoyed the end of the 1997 season, the Stewart's debut season. And obviously, now that the nostalgia is away from possibly the greatest game of all time, I've decided, where possible, I'm going to come back with some commentary. So this is going to be one of two 1998 series. One dropping on a Saturday, one on a Sunday, as opposed to the quali and race that we had previously, as we go to the demo there. Because there was two games that were on the 1998 season. We had Formula 1 98, which has been regarded as one of the worst games. They've gone from the GOAT to possibly one of the worst games ever. So we've got Formula 1 98, which we're going to play today, and then there is Formula 1 World Grand Prix on the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast game. So that looking at it, the Dreamcast fall in 1998. The PlayStation game of the same name was 1999 season. So we'll see Formula 1 World Grand Prix, two different systems, but we'll get two different seasons on there as well. So as we see a Sauber go around into Lagos here. So if I just take us back to the main menu, you may have already seen the driver that we'll be going with today. So this series is going to be based on, so we had the debut of Jackie Stewart's team, a legendary name. Had a team debuting in 1997. 1998 was the final season with another legendary name. They dropped off the calendar, linked to Jackie Stewart. Tyrrell had their last season in 1998 as Tyrrell. There, before they were bought over by BAR. So Ken Tyrrell and the Tyrrell name left Formula 1 in 1998. Jackie Stewart obviously was world champion. For them who didn't know, Jackie Stewart won two of his world championships in a Tyrrell. Back in the day, I think it was the 71 and 73 championships he won in a Tyrrell. So because it is one of the worst games of all time, allegedly, we have gone with one of the least good drivers in F1 history. We'll be doing this series, Tyrrell's last series, with Ricardo Rosset. Infamous name in Formula 1. A name that Ken Tyrrell didn't even want Ricardo Rosset at the team in 1998. So this will see how we go. So hopefully we can perform better than Ricardo Rosset usually did, and certainly, hopefully, as we go back to the demo again, because I'm dawdling too much. Hopefully, we put some nice memories to end the Tyrrell. The Tyrrell dynasty, as it were, in Formula 1. So when we go back, we'll head over to the full season menu. And we'll head to Albert Park for the opening race. So let's see how we go. So as I say, I hope you enjoyed the Rubens Barrichello season. So select driver. I think I've done all this. Oh no, I've not done this. I have a skill medium. I'm not familiar. I've not played this game. We'll go skill medium. Damage off. Don't want that to happen. Excuse me, because that ruined a few races. I think I've only put it to 6 laps as well. We'll have failures on. Fuel depletion on. Tyre wear we might as well put on as well. Flags on. So we'll make it, but we'll take the thing. Because having seen some things on here and having lived through the pain that was the Formula 1 97. Few races were getting ruined by missteps and reasons beyond my control, shall we say. So there's Damon Hill. As we head to qualifying, we'll not do practice. I'm familiar enough with the Melbourne track. Although not familiar with the game, it's not going to change that much. But yeah, so as I say, I hope you enjoyed the Stewart debut season. And if you caught the end, there is a playlist on there. And the first one, the first season as well, where we had come on, let's go. Oh dear goodness. Oh my goodness, so I haven't used it. What is this? Oh my goodness, this is going to take some getting used to. The oh my goodness, the control layout. It's Oh goodness, I'm going to need to see if I can change this. This is going to be very confusing as we start our qualifying lap for the first time. Oh, I've spun. Deary me. And I've hit the wall. Right, so the control layout is the right stick forward to accelerate, back to brake. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is all over the place. Can I change this? No. Resume. Oh goodness me, right, this is going to take some getting used to, folks. This is going to be terrible. So the first race is going to be interesting, shall we say. And the car doesn't turn either. The car is not turning. Come on. Right, okay. This is going to be... Turn! Right, okay, this is... I mean, you get the full Ricardo Rosset, I suppose. Ricardo Rosset, if you're not familiar with him, if you ever look at the start of the 1998 Belgian Grand Prix, the massive pile-up that happens right at the start, the one that Murray Walker says is the worst start to a race he's ever seen, in the rain at Spa, everyone crashes. As there's a massive pile up, everyone crashes right at the very start. And then Ricardo Rosset, who was slow off the line, just comes piling in at the back of everybody. So that's what I think I'm getting it now. This is what, so Ricardo Rosset's his Belgian Grand Prix lasted about a corner and a half, because he would have started right at the very back, which was actually on the turn at the bus stop chicane at that point. What is happening here? Yes, so that was, yes. So some of his, so he would have got up to La Source, turned, saw everyone in a pile up, and decided just to pile in at the back anyway. He didn't want to miss out on the fun that everyone was having. The Tyrrell gave, I think it was still Toru Takagi, his teammate at that time. They smartly gave him the spare car to go out and to race on. So it's Toru Takagi at this point anyway. I think I'm getting there. I think I'm finally getting used to these. The cornering isn't going to be great. The cornering isn't going to be quick. The car is not corner well. I don't know if that's the car or the game or the fact that I'm driving with somebody who's not the best. I don't know if they've got the skill levels up here, but I'm a 109 so far. I'm sitting in second, but I'm seven seconds back from my teammate, so I need to improve on that. There we go. Got a thumb round that corner pretty reasonably well. Didn't look like a Formula 1 car driving around the corner, but never mind. So here we go. Get round the corner. Oh dear. Get round the corner here. I'm now third. Alex Wurz has taken over. So here we go. 143 to beat. And I go provisional pole. Look at that. Don't know what all the fuss is about, and I've spun again. But that's his. Who would Alex Wurz be driving for in 1998? Sauber, maybe? No, that would still be Johnny Herbert, and maybe it was. Maybe he was Sauber with Johnny Herbert. I need to double check. I've not seen. Just dove right into the Ricardo Rosset seat here. So let's see if we can improve on our 142, shall we? I need to... Oh dear. So I think I need to stay on the brakes as I turn, which seems very counterintuitive. Really, you should be braking and... Oh dear. I don't know what... Oh my god. Okay. That was a move straight out of Need for Speed there. Or Fast and the Furious even. Even Need for Speed, because Need for Speed was relatively... Here we go. So 1:42 is the provisional pole time set by my good self. Oh, Alex Wirtz is going. He's going faster again, and I've spun again. So 1:36 is out of the question. I'm really showing that. Yes, this is here we go, round the corner, come on. I've gone to a halt. Okay, so I've passed the 1:36. I'm not going to beat 1:36, I'm not even going to beat my own time here. Right, here we go. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. I can sense it. There we go. I'm finally getting used to the things here. I need to break a wee bit. I'm finally getting used to a wee bit the controls here. This is so strange doing it this way. Come on, round the corner. All right. I need to cut that. I didn't mean to cut the corner. There's a problem. Right, round the corner. Come on. This is ridiculous. Oh, I didn't. Oh dear, I'm now cut. I'm either not going round the corners or I'm cutting the corner quite severely. This is painful. Now, I do know that it was thingy. It wasn't. It was like Psygnosis that did this game again, but it was Bizarre Creations. Who I think, if I'm right in saying, went on to do Burnout or Project Gotham. They went on to do one of the two of them, or both of them, maybe. It was certainly one of them. They certainly did one of those two. So they were away doing something else. I think they were away making Driver. I think I saw, or Driver 2. So they weren't available. Oh, that was actually going to be. That might have actually been a decent lap. I'm going to beat 1:42. That might have been a decent lap had I not gone to the. Oh, spin again! Come on, stay on the track, man. Hey, where was it? Yeah, so it was not Bizarre Creations. It was not the same team that made Formula 1, the original, and Formula 1 '97 that made them the GOATs. It was somebody else that has clearly never seen a Formula 1 race. I've never seen how a Formula 1 car moves around a track. I'm glad I've not got damage on. Come on, get round the corner! So DC's now gone pole. Now, this is going to be the time to beat because McLaren obviously won the world. McLaren, this is Mika Häkkinen's World Championship season. So the McLaren is obviously going to be the car to beat. I believe they were Constructors Champions this year as well. Oh my goodness. What does the sector finish? Must have been there. So 1:34 is the time to beat now. I'm on a 1:38.6, so 1:34.4 is the time to beat. As I go round again, I'm now drifting again. I've never seen a Formula 1 car drift like that in my puff. This is just... I can see why the game has been banned so much. I don't understand why you would... I mean, of all the things to change, don't change greatness. You don't need... The game didn't need changing. The only thing needed the only thing was the tracks might have needed updated. I don't know what. In fact, there's no like the calendar changed between 96 and 97 and 98. I'm now at traffic. Excellent. So the cars were needed updated. The drivers were needed updated. One thing that needed updated was the control scheme. I don't understand. If there was anything, there was nothing broken about this game, and they've decided to break it. I'm not even getting into a race yet. I've seen some videos from a race where it's just. I mean, I'm not even being funny here. I've seen some of the things that happen in these races. We could win races this year in this shitbox. Because I've seen things where there's pile-ups. before the first corner, the cars all start, and then there's just the 5 lights go out, and that is a pile up. So I'm not being funny. There is race winning potential in this car. I think that was Takagi just passed there. Oh, I've spun again. I mean, there's race winning potential if I can keep drifting the car like this. Honestly, I have never played a game where the car has handled this poorly. This is unbelievable. But we will persevere. We'll persevere because we're playing all the games. I have got... Oh dear. I wonder if I should go in... I've got tyre depletion on. I wonder if I should go in and get some new boots after this one. Because the car has done some amount of spinning. I am so shocked that they've decided to... Oh, come on! Oh, Monaco's going to be fun with this bloody hand-on scheme. I might as well just wall ride the whole way round. Oh, Jesus, man. Oh, honestly, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I didn't put damage on this. This is just ridiculous. This is awful. As I say, I'll persevere. We've started the series, so we will finish the series. Because that's what we do here. We don't, you know, many a time I could have thrown the dummy out the pram during the Mansell season. Mainly because of my own fault, to be fair. There we go, they were drifting around that corner again. Mainly because of my own stupid fault a lot of the time in the Mansell season. Excuse me. But there was sometimes it was other people's fault, and there certainly was a lot of time it was other people's fault in the Rubens series, the Stewart's debut season series. So I'm just going to go over the thing here. I'm going to go over the grass because why the hell not? Probably going to end up going across the grass anyway.
Rosset is coming in. Ricardo Rosset in the Tyrrell coming into the pits.
I've got 4 laps worth of fuel. You can advance time in this as well, that's all good. Well, let me see. So DC's done 5 laps, I'm just going to stay here. Let's advance time. So we've got... I can get 4 more laps in 15 minutes, let's see. Oh no. 26 minutes, that's fine. Can I see the... Can I see the... Right, 133. Where am I going to be? So 133. I'm going to be quite near the back now. Excuse me. Not exactly surprising. Right. Okay, right, done. Let's go.
They're bound to be pleased after that stop.
Pressing the wrong button again. 19th! That's alright! That's better than I thought I was going to be. I think there's still 22 cars at this time. I think there is, yeah, there's still 22 cars at this time. So I'm second to last row? 22, 19, 20, yeah, second to last row. Ah, I've spun again, let's go. I'm going to plough my way through the field in this one. Plough my way through the field. Let's go. Oh, here we go. So I've already got thingy. 1998 is just was a weird one for me. I didn't know what to choose. There was a couple that I can. There was a couple. I had my options for 1999. The options for 1999 are in the bag. I think there might actually be 3 games for 1999. There's the F1 Challenge. The 1990 2002. Got that in the bag. Know what I'm going to do for that. F1 99. Is that an EA Sports F1 99? I don't know if there's a. the F1 Grand Prix, obviously, for I'll get out of this Ferrari. Oh no, that's actually Williams. That might actually be Williams. In the Winfield. The Winfield, I think it is. Livery. I've got my plan sorted for 90. So F1 Challenge 99 or seasons 99 2002 sorted in the bag. Know what I'm going to do for that, and that's going to be a series that covers all 4 seasons on there. So that's in the bag. I've also got a F1. Well, I think that's Formula 1 99. I don't know if it's there's certainly a Formula 1 99. I don't know if it's a sequel to this. I don't know if it's Psygnosis that did that one, or if it's moved to EA at that point. Pass. Got one for that sorted in the bag. And now that I know that F1 Grand Prix does for the PlayStation, so this game, but for the PlayStation does the 1999 series. Not this one, sorry, the one that we're going to do tomorrow. Now that I know that does bloody hell. Now that I know that one does the 99 season, I've got an idea for that as well. So we could have potentially for 1999 3 initial series for it. I've got another season in my mind for thingy in my mind for 1997 that we can go back to, but I'm only doing the different series on here this time because on the multiple series on here this time because of the because it's different games. No other reason other than that. So I didn't want to do 2 series on the same game at the same time. But yeah, I've got one for that as well. So a lot of stuff still to come. So if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. There's a lot still to come. There's also going to be there's also 2 series in the bag as well. So the Stewart's debut season, as we've just finished, where we took Rubens Barrichello through the 1997 season, in the first Stewart car. There was many ups, a couple of really big ups, a lot of downs as well. We had a few skirmishes with back markers, front markers, all sorts of markers, midfield markers. But I think we did quite. We outperformed the Stewart in real life. We outperformed Rubens in real life. A couple of times actually. So yeah, look at that one in the archives. We've also did the first series. We did the debut series on the channel. It was from the original Formula 1 game, covering the 95 season. It was the Mansell at McLaren. So that one had all every driver from the 95 season was in there. So, and it would change the season. It would change as you went. So obviously Simtech was a big one. They didn't finish the season. So after the Monaco Grand Prix, they just fell off the grid. So I might go, but you can play a full season with Simtech. So that's a story for the 95 one again. Do a full season with Simtech. But as you went through, my teammate changed because Raikkonen had a race suspension or an injury at one point. So I had Jan Magnussen was my teammate at one point. Martin Brundle kept coming into different teams. He obviously kept coming into the side of me when he was driving for Ligier in the middle of the season. So it was something that I wish they would do in other games, to be honest, is have that level of sort of accuracy, realism, because there was a lot of guys on there that maybe only made 1 or 2 race appearances. Like Jean-Louis Delatraz was in it. That's another one for thingy though. There's one of the slowest ever Formula 1 drivers. The man who was really the reason, or not really, he was the reason the 107% rule came in. That's another one we could do a full season with Jean-Louis Delatraz, the worst F1 driver of all time. Before UGE Day came onto the scene, obviously. And then Nikita Mazepin. Loads of different things. So Loads of different stories, but 98 was a strange one. I couldn't really think of one. And then I thought of two. But yeah, so we've got that. So Nigel, I always say before I went off on a really wild tangent, we have got, as I spin again, we have got Nigel Mansell did a full season at McLaren. That's what I said. He was in the game because he had 2 races for McLaren. I did a full season had he been able to stick it out with McLaren for the full year. So that was the first series we had on the channel. So hope you enjoy that as well if you go and look at that in the archives. As we come through to the last lap of this painful qualifying session, as of course I spin again at the first corner. Oh, this will be fun in the race. Almost as if I need to just go down to 0 and just... There's no... Unless it's me, unless because I haven't set up the car. I mean, I'm rubbish at setups. For the latter half of the Formula 1 97 season, I had to look up oh dear. I'm now outpacing a Williams. Get out of my way! I'm now outpacing the Williams. That either says a lot about the Williams car for this season, or it says a lot about me. I've managed to find all this pace. Oh Jesus! Oh my God! This game, man. I'm already frustrated. We have only done 12 laps in a qualifying session, and I've spun again. I mean, I should be able to take that almost flat out. Get out of my way! You've ruined my qualifying session. I was going to be on pole there, sir. You've ruined my quality session.
He's 19th on the grid.
19th on the grid, right? Start race. Let's get this over with. Excuse me. Oh. So 6 laps. There we go. I've just hit a Minardi. Oh, right. This is. Oh my goodness. What is happening back there? See? I told you, pile up! Pile up! My God, what is happening here? What are you doing? What is happening? On to 7th, picked up 2 places, make that 3, make that 4, slow down. There's a Stewart, there's a spun again, there's a Stewart, hello. My former team. On to 14th, I told you, I'm ploughing my way through this field here. Points are not out of the question. A win is not out of the question. Look at it, they're just swaying from side to side. There's another Stewart. Look at that, I've outpaced. There is a Williams. I have outpaced the current Constructors' World Champions as I've just spun and hit a Jordan. Look at this, I'm up to 11th. That was actually quite nice, did that okay. I'm ploughing through the field. Bye bye Jordan, bye bye Sauber. As I'm going to do my customary spin here. No, done alright actually. So I've gone from made up 10 places here. 19th to 9th. That fastest lap's coming my way. Maybe not. So Hakkinen, Schumacher, Irvine, Frentzen, Coulthard and Wirtz. So that must have been, that was Williams number 1 that I passed there. The world champion indeed, as I've gone off the track. So Williams number 1 back there. John Newhouse, as he was in the... Oh! Was it Jack Newhouse? Jack wouldn't know, he really chose John Newhouse. Right, see, we're going back to 11th now. So I believe in 1998 we were still points paying. Sixth was the first points paying position. Oh, there's been a bit of a skirmish, and there's a McLaren. I've hit the Jordan again. And McLaren's moved me sideways, back up to 9th somehow. There's Damon. There's Damon Hill. Oh no! Come on! Stay on it! Stay facing forward! Oh! Villeneuve get back in front of me. That must be Ralf Schumacher. There's a Stewart. Hackenen's just getting faster. I'm just getting less and less on the track here. I was trying to perform an undercut on a Stewart, and I've just knocked him bloody halfway to Brisbane. Or Sydney. My geography's not great. I know they're both in that coast of Australia. Back up to 11th. Come on! 4 laps to go. Driver number 1 is in front of me. He's in front of me, but he's not got the drifting ability that I have. That's where he's thingy. That's where Rosset went wrong. He was made to drift, not to Formula 1. Formula D, Formula Drift, whatever it is they were called. That was his calling in life. As I've done it again, I've drifted round the corner. And we're away again. We are past. That makes us Formula 1 World Champion. Here comes Damon Hill again. At the corner of that. Didn't hit him at this corner. There we go. Oh, he seemed to have driven right off the trails there again. The last 2 World Champions I've just taken in the space of a couple of corners. Ricardo Rosset is the uncrowned World Champion. .92 seconds, that can't be right, they're on my tail. Come on, stay in the straight, stay going forward. Right, come on, here we go. The points are ahead of us. Points are ahead of us. We've dropped Damon Hill. We've not dropped Damon Hill, we've dropped Ralf Schumacher. There's Damon Hill there. We're about to catch Damon Hill. Stay on the track, man. These tyres are taking an absolute beating because the man just cannot. He cannot resist a drift. Let's try not hit a Jordan in this corner. Ah, okay, we failed. Get out my way, Damon Hill. There we go. 8th. 8th now. This will be Tyrrell's best finish for many a year. There is a Sauber ahead of us, and then after that, there is another Sauber, I believe. It's Giancarlo Fisichella. Once I get past him, there's only Johnny Herbert in front of us to deny us a point. I have no idea where Johnny Herbert is, though. I've also no idea what awaits us on this track for the next 2 laps. Turn the corner. Oh, look at that! Turn the corner expertly. I'm finally getting used to the things. Finally getting used to the controls as we come on. 2 laps to go. We've dropped Fisichella. We are in 7th. There is 1 place between us. 3.68 seconds. That is nothing from this absolute rocket ship of a car. The drift master Ricardo Rosset is chasing down Johnny Herbert. The man who has a Constructors World Championship to his name. 6 seconds is between us. This might be out of the... Oh, it will be out of the question if I keep going off the track. Here we go. The crowd are going mental for the Drift Master himself. I am not meaning to cut these corners, it is just the controls that are doing it. 6 seconds, I've closed the gap a bit. Come on, Ricardo! You pull this off, and I can guarantee you that you will never be called a tosser, ever. They will not be changing the letters on your car. Here we go, last lap, come on, let's go. Let's get that gap down. 3.88 seconds, oh, Johnny Herbert knows we're coming. He's been told by his race engineer that we are on the prowl. We are coming for you, Johnny Herbert. There he's there, I can see us in our mirrors. Oh no, come on. Johnny Herbert can smell us coming, he can see us in his mirrors. We've accidentally cut another corner. Come on, stay on the track. There he's there, he's going to be up at the next corner. Oh, how we lost time, I can see him now. This game is all over the place. Oh, turn the corner, man. He can see us. He's in there. He's glad this is the last lap because he knows that we'll overtake him at some point. 3.08 seconds. That can't be right. It's right there. Schumacher wins. He's overtaken Hakkinen at some point. I've missed that. I've spun again. Face forward, man. Can we take him? There is 2 corners still to go. There he's there. Stop! Come on, Ricardo. Go. Get in the slips to get off the gas, man. Oh, no. Oh, goodness me. Oh, my goodness. 7th it'll need to be. Oh, we had that in our grasp there. Oh my goodness. Oh, so there we go. 7th will do. Quite happy with that. Good start to the season. Points are in our grasp. Today we are there. Johnny Herbert. So Mickey Hakkinen was leading for quite a while there. And didn't quite manage to finish it off. Schumacher goes ahead. There's Eddie Irvine. Heinz Harald Frentzen there for the Williams. Did quite well. Alex Furtz, Johnny Herbert, then ourselves. And then you've got... so the fastest lap around there is 1:13. Absolutely not a chance in hell. So we'll move to the driver points here as we have Schumacher, Hakkinen, Irvine, Frentzen, Wirtz and Johnny Herbert as well. This is obviously going... I don't know how they're coming up with this. Because why are we so far? Where are we? There we're there. This is shocking. They must be going in some form of alphabetical order there, as opposed to race finishes, because we are 19th. Shocking. Anyway, so we go back there and we check the constructors. So we have 14 for Ferrari, 6 for McLaren there for Hakkinen. Then you've got Williams, Benetton with 2. So Alex Wirtz is driving for Benetton in this season, and Sauber 1 point for Johnny Herbert, which really should have been Tyrrell 4 down the bottom there, but there we are. So that is us for this one. We have started off the first of 2 new series on the channel, Tyrrell's last season. This could be an interesting one to say the least, but As I say, if you want to see more, please consider subscribing. It would be greatly appreciated. And if you have liked it, please hit like as well. It was greatly appreciated as well. But until next time, for this series, thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you for the start of the new series tomorrow. But until then, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.